His house is his studio. So just to have a cup of coffee, he'd have to clear
kitchen
out a
table's
space
the
and put
best
the
thing
cup
you'll
down
see.
because he's always working on something. And so there it was. His work was always right there in front of me. And I'd ask questions and he'd tell me what was going on and what he had, problems that he had, putting things together and, the trials and tribulations of assemblage art. And I was soaking it up, and I used that knowledge later on when I started experimenting. I was collecting my scrap to bring it to the scrap yard and make a few bucks, and it just all clicked. Before I hauled it off, I started looking at it and thinking, geez, I could have some fun here. And the recession had hit, so my work had slowed down. So I had a bench downstairs, so it served as a studio, it still does. And I have all this material from my trade, and so I started fooling around with it and started making these pieces and learning. Got an idea in my head, and I need, okay, for this and this to go together, I need that other thing. Where is it? What is it? So this is where all that stuff is. This is where I break stuff down and the ideas come. This is my next futuristic city. When I saw it, I knew what I wanted to do with it.
And it was so funny because, see, I used to get stuff from Joe. Now it's the other way around. We kind of, because Joe, before he started doing art, I'd get a lot of cast-off stuff. I still get threaded rod from him, though, because I can get it.
We trade off all the time.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows what I need, I know what he needs.
Yeah, works out pretty well. We're totally different in a way because I'm a painter primarily. At least I like to think I am. Whereas Joe is an assemblage. He's working pretty much different medium because it's metal, it's copper, some of which is pretty valuable. There's the metal alone, and because he does a lot more. Well, you do a lot more schlepping in like thrift stores and antique places than I do. My stuff is pretty much trash. It really is, and scraps of wood, just to pick up wood to split and make totems out of. Well, these came out of an organ. These things here, these were the reeds, and I got that off the wood pile in Dexter at the transfer station. These come from satellite dishes. These are the things that they mount to rotate the satellite dish, and so I just started making thumb pianos out of it. As time goes on, the materials change as technology changes, and so you're using materials lots of times that are no longer available.
As long as he's been here, there's always a city being built on that coffee table.
Always.
That's my mother's coffee table.
I don't know how many have been built there, but there's always one going.
Yeah.
And whenever he's done, he's like, that's the last one.
Yeah.
And
I
we
keep saying I'm
laugh
not going to
because
build
we